Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aisyah binti Muhammad Rusti and my matric number C19A0459. So today I am a moderator for this talk show. The topic that our panelists will discuss on this talk show this time is the USE gadget to society. Before we continue, allow me to introduce the panel members who will be with me to discuss or talk their respective opinions on the advantage and disadvantage of gadget to the society. Okay, the first panelist Nur Anis Atira binti Muhammad Khairul Anwar. The second panelist Siti Aisyah binti Sukarlan. And the third panelist Nur Alisha Shabila Anis binti Azmi. Okay, thank you to the panel members who are willing to be with me today. Before we go any further, allow me first to give a little introduction about gadget and then voice my opinion on the advantage and disadvantage of gadget. Okay, the gadget is a small electronics and technology based device that performs some specific functions. A phone that is used to make calls, a watch that shows time are the gadget. People move from one place to another wants to stay updated with everything that is happening in the world. In today's modern era, everybody from any age groups has their own smart gadgets either. These smart gadgets have made the human life much easy and compared to before, but there are also have pros and cons to using gadgets. Among the benefits or advantage I can share are facilitate daily activities. Everything will be easier when everything can be done online. For example, matters such as the payment of bills or taxes can be accessed quickly and easily. Not only that, since our country has COVID-19 pandemics and we are forbidden to go out at will, whether to shopping and so on, we can still shop on such as kitchen items or shopping clothes and so on only the online. Indirectly can save time and energy to get out, so everything will be easy. There are also advantages that I can clearly see, that is fraud easily occurs. Fraud easily occurs means most users are easily faked by information disseminated through gadgets. With the convenience of the internet, information is more easily explored using gadgets through background access without time limits. Users also can use the access information quickly and easily. Besides that, some consumers are devised by unsecured online purchase of goods. In simple terms, fraud is a deliberate act of fraud through the presentation of false and misleading information, which is done to obtain unfair gains or profits. In the e-commerce industry, to be a habit. Unfair profit can take the form of like money, goods and service sensitive information such as credit card details, banking details, email and so on. So that's all my opinion. Next, let's listen to the opinion or talk of the first panel from Anis Atira on the use of gadget to the society.
Thanks to moderator. My name is Nur Anis Atira binti Muhammad Khairul Anwar. My number matric is C19A0475. In my opinion, the advantage of the gadget that it can generate income. This is said because the users can engage in online business. Now, everyone that use this opportunity to generate their daily income to help their families. Online business will facilitate users because message delivery can be done in just a few seconds through social media such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and so on. Not only that, sales catalogs can also be sent to buyers for sales confirmation. Even more, the virus pandemic COVID-19 is contagious in this country makes people prefer to buy online. Therefore, the business can save time and reduce operating costs with the availability of the gadget facilities and internet access. Next, the disadvantage of gadget is that they can affect health. The use of gadget for too long can affect health. This is said because users are so obsessed with their gadget that they forget to eat and become lazy to do outdoor activities. For example, exercise and leisure. Not only that, the use gadget is too long can result in visual damage due to being concentrated on gadget screen. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you to first panel on the opinion and press. We continue with the second panel is Siti Aisyah. So what's your opinions?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thank you to the moderator Nur Aisyah for giving me the opportunity to participate in this forum. Let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Aisyah binti Sukarlan and my metric number is C19A0745. As the moderator said earlier, the title of this forum is related to the use of gadget to society. For me, the use of gadget in the society has its pros and cons. The issue of disadvantage use of gadget can occur to the excessive use of gadgets without control on every user. I say the use of this gadget leads to disadvantage as it can lead to widespread slander and fake news. Users access the internet more widely and further encourage the spread of defamation. Defamatory information is easily spread to the public. More seriously, this can also happen among political leaders. This situation can happen because some people like to spread something without verifying its authenticity first. Gadget has been used as a tool for spreading rumors that are not true, as spread through WhatsApp, SMS, Facebook, and all social media and other facilities. Those who readily believe without making an investigation in advance will quickly spread to other parties without investigating the news validity. This will add-ons have a terrible impact to individual parties. However, the use of this gadget also has its advantage. Among the benefits of using gadget is to facilitate communication as communication tools and so on. As an example, mobile phone as a means of communication. That is the primary purpose of making mobile phones, where it is used as a means of communication among human beings no matter where they are. In the past, could only communicate by letter, which took several days to reach to the owner. Although home phone were available at the time, not all home at them. Only rich people had a home phone in their home at that time. At the same time, public telephone can be used by people, but their use is limited in some place due to information technology development. The digital divide between rural and urban population has been reduced. Communication companies has provide wireless access in rural areas to facilitate communication. Authentic, up-to-date information can be disseminated to people, comprehensive to all walks of life. In conclusion, advance in the production of science and technology gadgets need to be utilized well so as not to harm consumer. Therefore, all parties should control the use of gadgets to ensure society's well-being and the country. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thanks a lot to Siti Aisha above sharing on this topic. So now it is time to the third panel members, Alisha Shabila, to give her opinion or thought.
Thank you to moderator to give me an opportunity to share my opinions about this topic. But before I share it, let me introduce myself first. My name is Nur Alisha Shabila Anis Binti Azmi and my metric number is C19A0464. Okay, back to the topic. My opinion about advantage and disadvantage gadget of society is first, the advantage of gadget that can generate as educational guide for students out there to facilitate information retrieval due to internet access. With that, the student will get an opportunity to be greater access to informations, be an independence learning and enhance communications. The facilitate learning with the availability of gadget. Teachers or lecturers can use these opportunities to send the lesson information to their students through social media such as WhatsApp, Telegram, and email. Meanwhile, the disadvantage that can generate as affect the lesson means the effect of gadgets on students are not always positive because the time allotted for retrieving lesson has been replaced with gadget serving time. Overuse of technology through gadgets like smartphones, iPad, and so on may interfere with student ability and interest in learning, and a variety of exciting applications also make students obsessed with gadgets. That's all from me. Back to the moderator, Aisha. Thank you.
Okay, that's all. Many thanks to all the panel members who accompanied me to today's talk show. That's all from us about the use of gadget to society. Assalamualaikum.